Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and it's time to play my DeathWorld map. So in the previous episode, what happened in the previous episode? Let's check. Oh right, we were focusing, like we built like a bunch of blueprints for military outposts and now, and then I don't remember what we did. I don't remember. Let's take a look at our power situation. We are producing some solid fuel, we are super short on power, and yeah, due to the fact that we are short on power, all our processes are running 2 times slower. We are still trying to produce lots of bullets, and the bullets are... I mean, they are getting produced. They are shot on copper plates. Let's fix it. Let's set more copper, or maybe even more, maybe like that. So I did this thing in order to force all plates to be on one side of the belt. So we finished mining productivity research, that is great. And now... You know what, let's scale this thing. Let's scale this part by a lot, or like as much as we can, I guess. Like this, maybe. And maybe we should even copy it over there, maybe like this. Let's produce lots and lots of the things, because the uranium 235, that's what I meant when I said the things. Because what I've been thinking about, we can't proceed with such power, so maybe we should start nuclear power before we have Kovarex up and running. Yes, let's do this. So, how would we do that? We will say that we are producing uranium fuel cells. We probably don't want to have this many. Let's say we are fine with having like 20. Got to be enough. We'll try to produce them, and in order to produce those, we'll be using the side accumulator for a couple of reasons. First of all, because we still have Kovarex. Second, because this thing is like, it takes 10 seconds for one iteration. So it's a relatively slow process, right? So let's basically have a decide combinator which will be just telling us whether we need to build something or not. If we need to produce at least one, we'll be producing 10 and it will just kind of work. 10 plates, 1 bright uranium, 1 dull uranium. Okay. 10 plates, 1 bright uranium, and was it like 19, right? It's not 10, it's 19. 19 dark. Yep. Exactly. So now this thing is trying to get some uranium. And you know what? Let's help it. Let's just grab some uranium from here and kind of just place it there. Maybe not quite there. Maybe we should do it there. Like this. Maybe that's the way. Yes. We'll just leave it like this, and we'll hope that Kovarex process starts up at some point. Until it does, we'll just be scaling this thing and just copying and pasting it over there. Okay, we have the plan. Now, let's take a look and try to understand what's happening here. Well, we do not have copper, and that's bad. We do not have copper. Let's try to fix the situation with the copper. And since we will have power really soon fixed, what's the issue with this one? Oh, this train is the mining train that has miners. And it will also be a smelter train at some point, but right now we don't have on-site smelter, so I'm not even trying to load those in there. So this train wants storage tanks and pumps, and it looks like we are not really producing storage tanks. Interesting. Let's fix this. This is the train. Let's say we want to have storage tanks. So like 10. Don't need lots of them, just need some. And let's also ask for pumps. So we want to have those. We're probably asking for a little bit too many pumps, but that's okay. It's like whatever. Doesn't really matter, because this base, it's nice. At any moment we can just go here, turn it off completely. I'm not gonna do it because I don't want this for uranium-235 to be collected. But we can pretty much tell the bots that we want to clear it. And like for it to stop working, it will stop working. All materials are stored in the storage chests. And we can like reshuffle these tasks. It's fine. It's honestly not that big of a deal. So we will have things. Oh, they're already pretty much almost delivered here. What I'd like to do now, I'd like to run here. Okay, good. And I'd like to maybe let's start and try to have a proper outpost here. And by proper outpost, I mean we'll try to have a couple of things here. We'll try to have bots delivered here, because we'll probably need more bots. I want to switch this to bot-based outpost. I cannot do it right now because we are short on power, but as soon as we have power, this will stop being an issue, and I'll basically just do that, right? So first of all, this is supposed to be not the seed, but mining, right? And this one is supposed to be called bots. Right. Next, we want to, I guess, clear this of everything. Maybe except the bots themselves, and we'll go for like 125. I think I'd like to have like 125 as the default here, but since I actually would like to use that for the... Since I'd like to use this for like delivering things from the miners, from provider chests up there, it probably would make sense to do something like this. Right, and this part, I think we can just start from here. Like use this one as a baseline, and we will be able to, like, we'll figure something out here. Okay, now, the important part. This thing is almost built, and we actually have already the power there. So let's start this up. We'll turn on the process, even though we do not actually have a couple of nuclear reactors here, I'm still starting up this process because we are very, very short on power, and I just don't want our base to, you know, break. This will be asking for things if we don't have any electric mining deals. I'm using threshold 10 here instead of 1 because I'd like this train to have priority over, let's say, seed train or whatever, like other stuff that we could be using. For this one, I'll just have 1. This one's maybe 10, because I don't like the idea of running out of power poles. So we'll have something like this, maybe. So we have bots can set up. This thing is set up. This part is set up. Let's ask for deliveries. So we need to have green wire connecting this part, green wire connecting this part. green wire connecting this part, and we need red wire connecting this combinator, and train station here, That's it. That's how we are connecting the stuff. From this moment on, we'll just be copy-pasting them with the substation to which we kind of had the connection set up. Okay, let's proceed with this. Should I just like delete this thing, maybe? And let's see if we had something like this going. I'll need only 2 tiles, for one line for inserter, one for chests. I could load the second line from this side. We have 2 lines, and I could make sure that we could load it from the other side as well. Okay, that means that if I'm placing rubber ports, they need to go like this. They shouldn't go further down. We can use this to load 2 trains simultaneously and to have like 2 different stations here. So I just want to have like proper spacing here so that we can copy and paste this thing in the future without like, you know, thinking too much about what exactly is happening here or there. Right, this part, bots. I don't believe our bot train is actually set up properly. It's not a pickup, it's a drop of bots, and we are going there and waiting until circuit condition D is greater than 0. That's it, right? Okay, done. The same thing we probably want to do with this one, right? Oh, we actually do have a thing already. But it's not trying to deliver... Wait, is this set up correctly? I'm confused. Oh, I see. We don't have green wire connections here, and we don't have red wire connections here. That is the problem. Okay, now we should have this train coming as well. So we'll have another train coming here. That's good. How's our power going? We can't say that the power is good. I mean, it's starting up. The thing is starting up. Look at this. It's just starting up. Great. That actually means the following. Since the power is starting up now, I can dismantle this whole thing completely. Well, pretty much completely. Okay. We can just take all of this away from here. And you know, from here. We'll send the train on the way. I'm not particularly interested in all of that anymore. We have some amount of robots. It's not a lot, but you know, it's something. Is this train on the way? I would expect it to be, yes. So the train is coming, and once it arrives, we will be able to build lots and lots of like smelting here. Right, let's finish maybe this part. We would like to have something like this. Okay, let me... Oh, we do not want to place rubber parts on that area because we'll be mining it. Okay, but we can place it over here, definitely. Okay, like that. What's happening? We are being attacked by the biters. That's okay. That's okay. Let's wait. All of that. Okay, now that is done. I'm deleting pretty much all of this. I will have requested chests asking for... I don't know, maybe 4 stacks, maybe 200 of those things. I don't know whether it's a good number or not. It's probably okay. Something like that. Okay, and that's basically how the train will be loaded up with stuff. So we have something in the trash, it seems. Oh, interesting. No idea how that happened. Oh, I do. We removed some inserters and whatnot, like blue inserters. They're just not part of this thing at all. Right. Yes, and yellow belts. All of this makes sense. What we'd like to do, we'd actually like to get this stuff, and let's just build something. Let's say we'll have something like that with provider. It's provider chest, right? Yes, with provider chests in there. We'll have a power pole. And let's try to build this thing now somewhere. Let's say we are trying to do it. Place it. Okay, we'll need to have this line here. Means that we could start placing the. You know what? Whatever. Let's just do this. Let's do this. We can figure out everything else later. Let's do this. 1, 2. Oh, that was a bad one. 1, 2. And I'm using my own rubber port for that. It's okay. It's okay. We can always improve it later. We can copy this part, back it up there, and paste it. Oh, I cut it. It's okay. Paste it here. Paste it here. And maybe we'll paste it over there. Now here, what we want to grab this part, basically build it here and here, like that. Okay, now with that done, I'd like to add a couple more ports there to make sure that there is like good enough coverage. Here, how do we do that? This is not needed. This part may be done like this, like that. Okay, I feel like this is looking almost really good. Okay, now it's gonna look really good. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So we have this station set up. I would like to start mining things here as well. I'd like to mine all of that out, and yeah, we don't have space for our port here. It's okay. It's okay. So here we have a really good. Well, our logistic bots are not even fully working. I guess because it takes a while to actually build up the, some amount of the copper here. So let's just go to the main base. This thing will be running. It will be working. I am not sure why we are. Oh, we want a miner, and we want. Let's check something. Why? We don't have mining drills there. I'm slightly surprised by that. But the fact that we don't have mining drills. What's happening here? 33, that's good. Oh, really? Are we producing this anywhere, actually? Are we producing that part? Maybe it's somewhere water-related. Do we have water things anywhere? This part has the water, right? Well, yeah. This... Oh, this is different one. That part is over there. I think we need to start making that. Let's say we'll be making it here. Let's say we'll be producing pump right here. We'll check if the... So pump plus 0, okay, good. We want to build it. However, the pump requires 1 steel, 1 engine, 1 pipe. Let's do this. This pump, 1 steel, one engine and one pipe. Just like that. And this is arithmetic combinator. We want to produce lots of pumps. We'll produce them, and this train will go. It's full, like 98%. That's good. So it will deliver stuff there, even though it's not strictly speaking needed. I still want to make sure that the setup works and we're actually getting the stuff that we are asking. Okay, this part, I would like to speed this up, to be honest. Because why wouldn't I? Well, like, why wouldn't we have it working a little bit faster, right? Let's do this. Let's say we're going for something like this. Just in the beginning, in the early stages, while we still need to produce lots of uranium, we'll speed this up. We're using beacons, and then in the future, I'll just copy-paste this centrifuges, I think, around, and it will be fine. Once we are not really limited by the amount of uranium-235 that we have in the base. Let's take a look. The power is looking good. We don't really have problems with the power. The copper should be fixed now. Well, it's not like fixed, but at least we are loading the chain in a balanced way. And I cannot really load more things here. Well, we could add speed modules in here to speed up the mining of this copper patch. I'm not sure whether it's really needed or not. Let's take a look. So the train comes. How long does it have to wait? So each of them has like 4 stacks, right? So it's 24 stacks in total per wagon. Okay, it's like half full. It gets to be in half full pretty quickly, and then... Right, and now we are not even lacking the robots. It's not even about the robots, it's about not having enough copper in the... Like, it's about throughput, basically, at this point. Let's just send it on its way, it's okay. Nice, let's take a look. We are being attacked, that's okay, and we are not using the things here anymore. Like, we are not... well, we still are using some amount of solid fuel here, but that's fine. We'll need to do, like, we'll need to set up set reset latch here to control the amount of like, I want to cut this part. I want to cut this power connection if it's not needed. Basically, that's the idea, because I don't want to waste things on solid fuel. Let's take a look at this part. Is this working? 36. It's almost, but it's like going up, and that's good. That's the part that I care about. It's going up. This thing is ready to move out. Destination full. It's like blinking. This part is done. It's working, and we are actually missing here something. Wait. Do we want this? I think we should make it like that. I think this part should be done like that. Yep, let's try to do it like, well, okay, we don't have to change this one, I guess. But at the same time we could, you know what, let's have change signal here just in case. Here we don't really need it because we know that there is like lots of space for the trains to go around. But here we could have lots of trains trying to enter, and in case we have like some intersection, not in this build, but somewhere else, we might want to have chain signal here. So we have chain here. Here we have a proper one, a regular one. Okay, sounds good. This is looking pretty good. We are still experiencing problems with bullets. That's honestly okay. It's not that bad. It's fine. And what should we do now? I think next step for us would be the following. I think next step would be upgrading this station to work like this one. Because... Right, and we want to do it because we actually would like... So first of all, the station is experiencing the same problem, right? We have like two, and we are loading it from two sides and trying to do it in a balanced way, and it's bad. This doesn't work. The stone one doesn't have this problem because we are loading it through one balancer, so this one is okay. This one is not really okay. This one we are doing it with bots. It's whatever. Honestly, we have enough of uranium coming up, but here we'd like to get some coal because if we look here, we have only 128 plus a little bit, so we basically don't have a lot of coal, and I'd like to fill these chests with the coal from outposts so that at the very least at any moment we can add this logic with provider chests, basic provider chests, and it should suddenly work and give us the coal, right? That's the idea. Okay, let's stop here. Thanks everyone for watching. That was episode 69, where we turned on nuclear power plant and where we set up a bot-based copper mining. I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers!